Hey folks, this is Mark Joyner, and what you're about to download here is a strategy cache map showing you how to improve your website with Google Analytics. Now, if you don't know what Google Analytics is, it's actually this amazing free tool that Google has put together to allow you to actually analyze the traffic and the customer behavior on your website. It's amazing that this is actually there available for you for free. And we're going to show you a strategy cache map that's going to show you soup to nuts exactly how to boost your website in ways that you probably haven't thought of using Google Analytics. And I'm going to explain to you an interesting way to use Google Analytics that most people don't know about that will show you really quickly how to boost the sales on your website in a really counterintuitive way by making just a couple of little tweaks. But I want to give you an additional offer here to get what we call a companion set of action cache maps that go along with this. Now, the strategy cache map is going to show you the whole overview, sort of like a 10,000 foot bird's eye overview of the strategy. This companion set of action cache maps breaks each step down for you in each very precise detail so that you don't have to do any research yourself. You don't have to try to figure anything out. Or if you already know how to do it, you can use it just as sort of a tool to train somebody else how to do it for you, which is really kind of cool and convenient. Now, you can get that at a much higher price if you hesitate, but what I like to do for you today, you got to say yes before you go to the next page though, is give it to you at a greatly reduced price, and we're going to bundle along with it a whole bunch of extra really cool stuff for you. Now, I want to tell you about that little secret way to use Google Analytics. A lot of people just don't really know. It's kind of a nuance. And this may not make sense to you, but it will make more sense as you go through this process. Now, I want to just explain to you that your website can often be seen in a linear way like this. Somebody goes to a page, and then they go on to the next page, and then they go on to the next page, right? Now, what's really important about that is that a sales process like that is very effective. It's something that you can use to make it easier to get sales on your website than if you were just to ask for a sale on the very first page. But here's what a lot of people don't know. If you aren't tracking the behavior from page to page to page, you can look at the whole process and say, well, it's not working. You're not going to know which part of the process isn't working. So more often than not, there is a part of the process that is working far worse than the rest of the process. It could be that this page here is giving you some great results, but everyone's leaving here. Or maybe everyone's going here, but they're leaving here. And if you can identify that, you can know where you need to spend your time improving things. And Google Analytics will actually set it up for you so that you can split these things and you can compare the results between two different pages. It's absolutely amazing. And then you'll find out, oh, I made this change here. And sometimes a little tiny change on one web page can double the results that you get if you know exactly where to make the change. See, this is the problem and this is the catch. People don't know where along the process to make the change, but if you identify the weakest point of your process, you'll know where you can get the biggest pay dirt for making changes. So that's an amazingly powerful thing that most even really professional marketers I know don't really understand to the depth that you do now.